So big signs, big decisions being taken on the first day by Donald Trump, and is also now saying he signed an order that will address the cost of living crisis that the United States of America at the moment is looking at, and has also in one go reversed 78 Biden-era policies. So this is something that Donald Trump has done within 24 hours after he's taken oath as the 47th President of the United States of America.
This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices. The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers. In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens. For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before to restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government. My administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
My colleague Rohit Sharma is still with me. Rohit, one of the other things that we are hearing at the moment is the fact that World Health Organization, WHO, that is also something that Donald Trump is now looking at, making sure that America withdraws from. The United States of America no longer a part of the World Health Organization.
Yeah, exactly, Ashwa. This is just I don't know how to even react and say this just came in. Bloomberg and New York Times are reporting that he has signed an executive order asking or removing the U.S. from World Health Organization. This is such a big deal. Nobody expected this to happen. This is something new. I mean, I guess this is developing as far as I'm concerned. I'm trying to get hold on the information, but again, he mentioned in the past that it will be a day of shock and awe. And I think this is exactly what he meant. I mean, this is definitely a big shocker. He never talked about taking the U.S. out of World Health Organization anytime in his campaign, but he's just signed an executive order per Bloomberg and New York Times that would take the United States out of World Health Organization. And remember, he'd mentioned some of those things during COVID time, if my memory serves me correct. At that point in time, he'd blamed World Health Organization for concealing the origins of COVID and not acting in accordance. And he talked about defunding World Health Organization at that point in time, in the sense that he would not want to give aid to World Health Organization. I think this is him, the part of him basically, when he said he would probably go after something, some people, some organizations. Maybe this is him, putting the blame on WHO for the COVID outbreak, which eventually caused him to lose the 2020 election. So really a big breaking news that United States will no longer be part of World Health Organization.
Right, Rohit, definitely. If this is something that Donald Trump has done, then definitely, he stayed true to his word. He had said that once he takes oath, then definitely there will be awe and shock. So this news that there is a possibility we could see the United States of America not being a part of the WHO is something that definitely will be shaking the world. Rohit, in your opinion, do you also believe that his policies will help the Americans in the long term? Because we are seeing a lot of problems for Americans, both external as well as internal at the moment.
Well, Ashwara, that's what the people around him believe in it. I think Donald Trump believes in it. He's promised that this will be an era to make America great again. He said today that 40, 50 years from now, when people look back, the young people, they'll look back, they'll look at Trump and being one of this, life-changing, era-changing president. So he definitely believes that whatever he's enacting and the agenda that he has will uplift Americans, will help Americans who've been suffering, especially those uneducated college voters that have voted for him, those blue-collar workers who feel ignored over the years, that were the backbone of American economy not too long ago. So that's what he believes in. And, in my opinion, I think we'll just have to wait and watch, Aishwarya. But some of these things, it kind of probably makes sense to a lot of Republicans right now. Does it make sense to larger public? Like I'm actually surprised by this move of WHO. So we'll have to wait and watch what implications and consequences we have. But Donald Trump firmly believes that he's on the track to make America great again.